to run the radio room. So we rode around her with the Jeep, and of course, put her, allowed her to take a nap and go to sleep for the evening. So that's kind of what we were doing. We were driving around running the net, and she was listening to it and went on to sleep. So other than that, just getting ready for the day. I got 4 more days of work to do, 5 counting today, and just kind of really enjoying, looking forward for the summer and getting ready for the season. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it back over to you, K8HNK to WABVMW.
All righty, Elmer. Well, pretty soon every day will be Saturday, and you can relax. All righty, Elmer, you take care. And, yeah, kids go to sleep very easy when you take them and ride them around. All righty, Craig, we'll see how Bedstead neighborhood is. AA8CT, WB8 BMW.
WB8 BMW. Good morning, Jim. AA8CT. It is a beautiful morning. The sun is up. It's shining. But it's cold. But that's okay, because it's not snowing, and we have been blessed. I talked to Ray a little bit earlier, and they're having a lot of weather damage down there, so we're blessed that we just have sunshine and hopefully good weather, and everybody's out there enjoying. With that, I'm going to turn it back to you. I'll wait and harass Nick when he gets up at the top of the hour. No, I wouldn't harass Nick. But anyway, to all the Barometer Netters, have a beautiful day. Drive safe. Remember, we're all blessed more than we think we should be, and that is a true statement. Go and make somebody smile. It'll make you feel better. 73's Jim, and thank you for being the NCO. Have a great day.
All righty, Craig. Well, I thank the people that check in the mornings and get my day off started real nice. Just to let everybody know that I appreciate them just getting up and saying good morning. You know, they listen and maybe they get educate, agitate, or something, or just white noise in the background. Whatever we can do to make their morning a little better, it is just fine. All righty, Randy, we'll check and see about the 4-legged alarm clocks and see if they're all up in your lap. KDH, CFH, WB8 VMW.
KD8 ZSH. Morning, Jim. No, in the kitchen, doing some cooking this morning. They let me sleep in just a little bit, so I'm running a little later than normal. But I'm in fine shape for the shape I'm in this morning. It is cool outside, though. Hope your day is starting out good. Back to you.
All righty, Randy. Well, I got a doctor's appointment this morning, and other than that, my knee, get it x-rayed and tell me that it'll be okay or whatever. Maybe they can give me of course they'll want to give me a pill of some kind. Alrighty, Randy, you take care. Take care of them pups. Alrighty, let me see. Let's see if Ray's down there. Somebody said he might have some bad weather. K5, CF. WB8 BMW.
WB8 VMW, K5 CFY. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Jim. Yep, we had all kinds of weather here in northeast Oklahoma last night. I think it's all moved out, but anyway, a lot of people without electricity, and gosh, I don't know how many tornadoes were in the area, but a lot of damage everywhere, and not sure. Miss Nancy may be without power or something. There was pretty strong storms right there by her house as well. But anyway, Jim, good to hear you. Good to hear everybody on there this morning. Hope everybody has a great day. And we'll say 73 there to you, Jim. Wave a hand there at Judy, and we'll be listening. Got Mr. Nick doing the net, so we'll look forward to that. So we'll catch you later. K5 CFY.
All righty, Ray. Well, I'm glad that bad stuff didn't do any damage to you or your friends and neighbors there. Nobody gets hurt, so. All righty. Well, you can repair a roof, but you can't replace a life. All righty, Ray, you take care. And if Nancy, she gets her power back, maybe she can check in a little bit later. That'd be just fine. Well, in the meantime, we'll go down to, we probably don't have any pedestrians out there this morning. So we'll go down to the JAXs and see if they're still on the, maybe the warm side of the door, because it's cold up here, or chilly. We'll just call it chilly. WAJAX, WB8 VMW. How about it, Rod? You and the family still inside? Well, I don't know. We must have a problem there or something. Because the repeater was tripped, but it got no audio. So if that was you down there, Rod, Wendy, and Lucy, we'll check back. We'll drop down to LJ, and then we'll go back up to Rod. So, Rod, JAXs, stand by a minute, and I'll try LJ, and I'll get back to you. KB8 LJ WB8 VMW.
Hey, Jim, at least one of those key-ups was Rod and Wendy in Florida. They just didn't make it in. I don't see Chuckles yet this morning. Katie, SLG.
Righty. Well, Rod, Wendy down there, they said you keyed up, but you didn't quite make it, we'll just sit here. We got 10 minutes before Nick takes over and straightens this mess out. It's always a little rugged on Tuesdays. Now, let me see. We got a meeting tonight. But anyway, I'll back up, and if anybody wants to jump in there that I missed or couldn't get in, we'll back up and listen for a minute. WBA VMW.
W8 BMW, this is KE8 UKZ. This is Alan over in Cuyahoga Falls. Beautiful morning today. 7-3 to everyone.
All righty. I got it. UKV written down as Alan. Is that correct? The last three on your call and your name?
Yeah, that's an affirmative. KE8 UKZ. This is Alan over in Cuyahoga Falls.
All righty, Alan. Well, welcome aboard. And we'll put you down there, and if you listen in the morning, maybe I'll give you a call. We got a little extra time this morning, but glad to hear you check in with us. Nick will be taking over, and it'll be official net here in about 8 minutes or about 7.5 minutes. And if you want to check in, you can check in now. Or just sit back and get educated or aggravated or whatever. Depends on how the net goes. That'll be the official net at 7 o'clock. So welcome aboard, Alan. Alrighty, we'll back up. Anybody else out there wants to jump in and say good morning?
Well, morning, Jim. I missed you. You didn't miss me, KCLQV.
Good morning, Mark. Yeah, I called on you, but you still had the covers up over your head, which is a good thing. Alrighty, Mark. Well, pull the covers up, and in a few more minutes, when Nick takes over, you can make it official and check in. Get you a couple more winks before the official net starts. Alrighty. Anybody else out there wants to jump in and say good morning? Still got a little bit of time.
WBA BMW KI5OZZ. Good morning.
Good morning, Nancy. They said that maybe you had some bad weather up there, and when I called you this morning, you didn't answer. Or maybe you were just across the room getting your, well, now if you got the weather like we got, you have that stove all cranked up again, because it's in the 40s up here. So good morning, Nancy. How did your weekend go? And have you got bad weather over there?
Precipitation and a bunch of straight line winds, but no damage, and we didn't lose power once. Kind of figured that we would lose power, so we had the battery, standing by for the node and the internet, but we never did lose power. We were under a tornado watch and then a tornado warning, and of course, the severe thunderstorm, and now the flood, flash flood warning. So there you go. Yeah, we're growing gills or fins or, things between our toes, but none the worse for the wear. So good to hear you this morning and everyone else. I'll pass it back to you and make sure and wave howdy to Judy for me. KI5OZZ.
Alrighty, Nancy. Alrighty. Well, sometimes when it's real muddy outside, it's nice to have webs between your toes. That way you don't sink so far in the mud. Alrighty, Nancy. Well, hope all the bad weather buzzes right over your head and hits in an open field somewhere. And all it does is water your lawn so that you can either get out there and mow it again, and then fertilize it so it'll grow faster so you can mow it again. Man, that's like a dog chasing his tail. All righty, Nancy. Good to hear you this morning. All right, we'll sit back and listen again. WB8 BMW. Boy, it seemed awful quiet out there. But I guess people are just sort of kicked back, waiting for Nick to come in and make it all official. We still got 3 minutes, 6:57, and we got 3 minutes yet before it all becomes official. All righty. Well, we'll sit and listen. Either we went through it pretty fast, or some of the people were absent today. Anyway, we've got a little spare time.
So, KSFK. Nick, yep, you're right. Sleep is not a devastation. It's good, especially when you want to drive. So KSFQV.
Yes, sleep is good. All righty, Mark. Well, pull the covers back up and sit back and relax. Wait until Nick gets here, and then you can come in and pester him and make it official that you are on the net.
WBA BMW KD8SLG. I'm going to do a couple of extra things this morning, Jim, and try to reduce some congestion later. I don't know where everybody is now, but those of you with low power, I'm going to make a call for you guys specifically because I know I've talked to a few people who've been saying they can't get in on low power. So I'm going to give them an opportunity at sometime this morning, so stand by your radios. And maybe I'm watching EchoLink this morning. I may give those guys a chance to call in without getting stomped on. So that's a little bit of a plan for change this morning, Jim. What do you think?
Well, if I start thinking, I'm going to have to send you the bill because I don't get paid for thinking. Because, you can only get so much out of a box of rocks. And if I have to start thinking, that's a lot of work. So, yeah, it sounds good. I know there's people out there that get stomped on and everything, but if there's any way that I could accommodate them, and if I know they're waiting to get in, I would in a heartbeat. But this here, the pre-net is just somebody just to wake them up and give them something to listen to until the official net comes on. So it's about time here, Nick. So KD8, SLG, WB8, VMW. Okay, Nick, you do it the way that you want to do it, and I'll sit back and maybe I'll learn a few things off from the master, being my backup for so many days there. Alrighty, Nick, it's all yours, and I'm going to listen for a couple of minutes, and I'm going to skate out of here. Get me some breakfast. I got a doctor's appointment. WB8 VMW. Back to net.
QST. Calling all amateurs to the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's Barometer Net. It's right here on the W8WKY repeater 147 Mark 39, positive offset, and a PL tone of 114 Mark 8. We're in Doylestown. We meet here Monday through Saturday at the ungodly hour of 7 a.m. You know how it works. This is a controlled net. I ask that all traffic pass through net control. Your net control operator this morning is Kilo Delta 8 Sierra Lima Golf, KD8 SLG. My personal is Nick, November India Charlie Kilo, just Nick. This is a linked system. I remind everybody, if you key up for a second or two before you start talking and hang on afterwards, I'm going to have a much better chance of hearing you because I am on a link this morning. So before we get started, is there any emergency or priority traffic out there waiting to get in? Emergency traffic only. Call now. Nothing heard. That's a good thing. Jim, any other words of wisdom before I get started here? WB8 BMW, KD8SLG.
No words of wisdom, just a whole bunch of gibberish to mark down as white noise. So we'll let you, I'll jump out of here and let you get Brian, Randy, and Jim and them and the low power and the mobiles and everything and straighten out the mess I made. WB8 VMW. Everybody stay safe, stay well. And we'll catch you tomorrow morning, good Lord willing. Back to net.
Thanks, Jim. You know, for the last 5 months, I could not sleep at all during this time of the day, which is why I've been in here every morning. Now I can finally sleep now. It's my favorite time, actually. And, of course, I've got every net this week, except for Saturday and yesterday. Anyway, let's get started, just like Gary taught me. KD8VMM started us off this morning. What's going on out there this morning? Take it away.
Hey, good morning, Nick. Everybody on the net. I had clear skies out, my QTH. My low was 41 degrees. Had a little bit of frost on the roof and heavy dew on the truck. Rolled into Akron this morning and it's fully overcast. So probably a tad warmer too. So other than that, I'll take the cooler weather. I know a lot of people don't like it, but I like it. Do some jobs here in Akron, see what happens after that. So traffic was rolling good this morning, and that's what I have. So enjoy the day and have a good one. KD8VMM, and I'll be clear.
As always, Brian, thanks for stopping us. Starting us off this morning. It is a bit chilly out there, isn't it? We're going to clear with KD8VMM. Let's see what Randy's having for breakfast in the brake truck. KE8TLB, KD8SLG. Go, Randy.
W8WKY.
Hey, good morning, Nick. Good morning, everyone. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB, training in the brake truck. Nick, I got a couple pieces of cake that I'm gnawing on with some milk. Man, I need it this morning. I need some energy. I'm just, my butt is dragging. I don't know if it's just cool weather or what, but yeah, we'll get by. So I appreciate you getting me in, and hope you have a great day. Hope everyone has a great day. This is Kilo Echo 8, Tango Lima Bravo, KE8TLB, 73, and God bless everyone.
Randy, you have a glorious day as well. Enjoy that cake. We're going to clear with KE8TLB. It's KD8SLG. I'm taking check-ins for the Barometer Net this morning. Let's start with mobiles and short times. Mobiles and short times. This is KD8SLG. I'm listening.
Alpha 8, Charlie Tango, short time.
Kilo Echo 8, Oscar Whiskey X-Ray, mobile. Kilo Delta 8, Tango Quebec uniform, Mike in Doylestown, in and out. Have a good morning, everybody.
All right. I don't know where all of our normal mobiles are this morning, but I picked up AA8CT. Get you in a second there, Craig, and KD8TQU. I believe that was. Mike, let me know if that's incorrect. And Rod and Wendy, you guys are on deck. I'm going to try you again in a minute. First, let's check in with Craig, see what's going on. AA8CT, KD8SLG. Go, Craig.
KD8SLG, good morning, Nick. It's great to hear you back where you belong, in the NCO slot. I tell you, that's wonderful. I'm on my way out the door, so everybody have a wonderful day. All you Barometer Netters, drive safely and go out and make somebody smile because it'll make you feel better. And Nick, thank you so much, and it's good to have you back at the controls as the NCO. I know it's where you belong. With that, 73s, this is AA8CT, back to KD8SLG. Thank you, Nick. Have a wonderful day.
AA8CT, KD8SLG. Well, thank you, Craig, and thanks for grabbing the other morning when Jim wasn't around. That was awesome, and I like making someone smile more than doing something kind for someone, because I can make someone smile without being kind. Have a great day there, Greg. We'll talk to you later on. A8CTKD8SLG. Let's go down and see if Rod and Wendy can pick us up now. W8JAX or K8JAX. Good morning. You guys still out there?
Hey, good morning there, Nick. Do you have a copy on me now, W8JAX?
Sure do. It's like you're sitting next to me, Rod. Good morning. How are you? How was Hamvention?
Well, good morning there, Nick, and to all on the net. This is W8JAX, Portable Pedestrian, and I must apologize. I haven't used this radio since flying home from Hamvention. To pack it on the suitcase to fly home, I had taken the antenna off, and I thought I had it all the way back on this morning when Jim called me, and no, it wasn't. So that was the reason for the mishap this morning. But we had a wonderful time at the Hamvention, and we saw about a dozen Sarah Club members up there. Actually went out to dinner with a number of them as well on Friday night. So we had a great time, and so glad that we got up there. Missed seeing you there, Nick, but maybe next year. How about it? We have 76 degrees down here in Jacksonville. We are a little bit above normal for this time of the year, temperature-wise. But we're not complaining, at least not yet. With that, I'll turn it back to Ned. WHAAX, Portable Pedestrian.
Well, I'm sorry I missed you guys, too, down there. But, yeah, that just was not going to happen this year. No, wasn't going to happen. So, sorry I missed you. Glad you made it. And, yeah, we had a bunch of members down there, so I'm glad you hooked up with a couple of folks. That's awesome. You guys have a great day. W8JAX, K88SLG. All right, let's go for just low power. Anybody out there with low power want to try to get on? I'm thinking of someone in particular, a couple people actually. But give it a shot right now. Low power only, please. This is K88SLG. I'm listening.
Yeah, I'll try to get in there. November 8, Yankee Mike Yankee, John down here, Canton South. Good morning, Nick. We're just going to be in and out this morning listening.
John, you're the guy I had in mind. So you sounded great, man. You sounded great. Made it just fine, especially from far away as you are. So thanks for checking in. I got you logged in and out. N8YMY, K88SLG. Let me tell you who I've got on the list so far. I kind of populated. K40GK8SFS, K5CFY, K8UKZ, KC8FQV, KI50ZZ, and KD8ZSH. I got you guys in there. I'm going to sprinkle it around and mix you in with this first batch here. So who else wants to get in on the Barometer Net this morning? Please give me your call sign. Phonetically, alphanumerically, your name and your location, please. This is K88SLG. I'm listening.
This is Kilo Julia 5, Delta India Tango. This is Matthew in Arkadelphia, Arkansas.
KE8OWX, Kilo Echo 8, Oscar Whiskey X-Ray, mobile.
Kilo Bravo 8, Lima Juliet, KB8LJ.
KE8 VOX at Kilo Echo 8 Victor Oscar X-Ray, Scott and Vermilion.
W8TD, John in Wadsworth.
All right, fine business there, guys. I picked up KJ5DIT, Matthew, K8OWX, Tom, Mobile. Get you in just a second. KB8LJ, KE8VOX, Scott, and W8TD, John. Let's grab the mobile real quick. K8OWX, KDSLG. How are you this morning, Thomas?
Good morning, Nick. We're doing okay. Seems like my voice is wanting to leave me, but we're still here. Still recovering from sunburn from the weekend, but looking less pink every day. So, other than that, you have a good one, Nick. Thanks for picking it up. KE8OWX. Back to net control.
Fine business, Thomas. Glad you had a good time down there and caught some sun, and I'm chasing my voice this morning as well. So, yeah, I think it's something in the air. We're going to clear with KE8OWX, and let's grab a couple of our Outlanders from earlier this morning, get them off on their way. K5CFY, this is KD8SLG. Good morning, Ray. Glad to hear you survived the night. What's going on out there?
W8WK.
SLG in the net, K5CFY. Good morning, Mr. Nick. Appreciate you running the Barometer Net, getting my day started off right, but not much going on here. It all happened last night. Looks like it's just going to be a nice day today, nice and sunny. So looking forward to that. Don't have much going on. So anyway, again, thanks for doing the net control for the Barometer Net. I'll give it back to you. Hope you get a lot of check-ins. I'll say hi to everybody in 73 K5CFY. Back to you.
And my node IDs. All right there. Good hearing you this morning, Ray. I'm glad everything's in one piece for you. Lots of sunshine. Everybody can see the damage from last night today. Isn't that wonderful? We're going to clear with K5CFY, stay out in Oklahoma and talk to Nancy, KI5OZZ. This is KD8SLG. Good morning, Nancy. How you doing?
K88SLG and the rest of the Barometer netizens, good morning from KI5OZZ. Yes, it's going to be a beautiful day. And I don't even know how much rain that we got. I would say we probably got upwards of 3 inches all in yesterday afternoon because the pond is full again. So as busy as the other half is, I might go out and throw a line in it since that's the only fishing I'll have done for like an entire month. So feeling the hurt from that because we don't have any left in the freezer. But we got some jug lines made that we'll throw out while we're drift fishing, and hopefully we'll come back with a few bags full of fish and be able to put them in the freezer for later. So with that, I'm going to pass it back to you, and now that the ground is soft, go pull up a bunch of the baby oak trees from all our plethora of squirrels that have buried the acorns over the winter. So back over to you. Good to hear you, Nick. KD8SLG, KI5OZZ.
KI5OZZ, KD8SLG. Nancy, a day without fishing is like a day without sunshine, right? Good hunting, as I say. Have a great one, Nancy. We'll talk to you later on. Going to clear with KI5OZZ. Alan was in here early with Jim. I'm going to give him a try. I don't know if he's still sticking around or not, but K8UKZ is KD8SLG. You still hanging around, Alan? Marks, you're on deck. All right. Alan may have just checked in and out with Jim this morning, but he's a new member, so wanted to reach out and say hi. So good morning, Alan, if you're still out there, KAUKZ. Let's check in with the marks. We're going to start in the middle. K4OG, KDSLG. You sticking around this morning, Mark?
KD8SLG, K4OG. Good morning, Nick and everyone. Yeah, I'm sticking around listening to all you wonderful hams out there. Looks like there's some weather leaving Little Rock. It's going to be coming up into my hometown of Owensboro. Let's hope that just passes on by. And, Nick, I looked into Discord last night, and I seen some really cute memes on the meme channel or something. I had to throw one in there with you and Nancy and Ron, and threw myself in the mix too. I think it's called the OG Store. K4OG, back to net.
Oh, I'll have to check it out later, Mark. I still haven't cleared my phone from stuff last night, so I'll get in there eventually this morning, maybe this afternoon. Good hearing you, man. I'm glad you made it back from Kentucky safe and sound. Nice to have you back in the neighborhood. We're going to clear with K4OG. Let's go to Mark South, see what's going on. KE8SFS, KD8SLG. Good morning, Mark.
Everything's going okay to me today, Nick. We got 44 degrees. Supposed to get up to 69. They said 2% chance of rain, but I don't know about that. You know, it might be tonight. Still like 44 degrees, and wind is 10 miles per hour east. Gas price is $2.89 to $2.99 around Wagner. Yeah. And let me drop this for a bit. Tomorrow I won't be on the net. I'll be on the pre-net with Jim, but I won't be on the rest of the net because tomorrow I play chess tomorrow. So, you know, I'll be out the door when, you know, you guys be talking and that. But all of that going okay and everything. And I got my butt kicked pretty good the other day. With a guy from Nayakina, you know, the British Owl. He kicked my butt on the chess game, you know, really bad too. I mean, he was doing the sweep. He was hitting my pieces like all hell. And I couldn't stop him. You know, he finally checkmated me, you know, but he was pretty good. That, you know, I can't do nothing about that. Out of that, going okay and everything, and like I said, so I'm going to give it back to you, Nick. At the 8 sharp out there.
All right there, Mark. Well, you have keep having at it, man. It's all in good fun. It's all in good fun. You have a great day, and won't be here tomorrow, but I'm sure I'll hear you on the pre-show. We're going to clear with KE8SFS. Let's wrap up the marks with Mark North. It's a net now. KC8FQV, KD8SLG. Good morning, Mark. What's going on?
No morning, Nick. KCFQV. Well, Miller Market, tell me if there's any trouble coming up 71 I need to know about. Yeah, we went to Kings Island yesterday. Had a good time there. Well, I was doing it all weekend. So I even got my room for the coaster stop 2 weeks back to Kings Island. I'll go. And, but, yeah, getting a good sleep. You need them. And I know you know about sleeps. Sleep is not a devastation or devastation, however they say it. You need them. It keeps you on the road then. But, you know, yeah, Club Net tonight, Nick. So, and then, what, is Gary out of town or something? You're going to do it Thursday, Friday too, I understand? Or is it doing something? But, yeah, seen a whole slew of people at Dayton, and it was a good time to be had. So, yeah, I got to drink water. My mouth is dry again. They told me, you know, why I'm sometimes sort of dizzy or whatever. Like if I'm walking, my head wants to go continue. If I want to turn, it sort of wants to do that. And they said, just drink plenty of water. And, yeah, I got to drink plenty of water. I got to water the eyes. I got to lubricate the nose, you know, put saline solution in. It's just a dry thing. And I said to the doctor, does your skin get thinner? He said, yep, it does. So, yeah, I guess that what happens in time, Nick. So, let's send it back your way. So, KCFQV from Wellington, Ohio today with 51 degrees. So, KC8FQV.
W8WKY.
Oh, Mark, as usual, so much to unpack in there. All right, it's coaster season for one. All right, so you have fun. That's, you know, that's not my gig, man, but I know you do it every year. Have at it. And, yeah, stay hydrated there, buddy. And I know all about sleeps. I think there's 38 or 39 left until field day. That's how many sleeps I'm counting right now. We'll catch you later on today, Mark. And yes, ClubNet, that's another thing. Let's see, this is supposed to be Fred's ClubNet tonight. So Fred's out of town, and Stefan will be running the ClubNet tonight, our very own Stefan Kinford, N8WB. So that's pretty cool. And, yeah, Gary's visiting his daughter in Texas for a couple of weeks. So, yeah, I got a string of nets here. That's fine. I love you guys. We're going to clear with KC8FQV. Let's talk for a second. KD8ZSH, if you're still connected out there, Andy. Good morning. How are the three Musketeers?
KD8ZSH. Good morning, everybody. Oh, I would say fat and sassy, but they're too rambunctious to get fat, so they're just sassy. Everybody's doing pretty good. It's like I told Jim this morning, I'm in fine shape for the shape I'm in, but I didn't add that doesn't say much, but hey, that's another story. Well, hope you guys have a great day. Enjoy the day, and let's slide into a little more spring weather if we can. This is KD8ZSH clearing back to net. 73s, everybody.
Oh, yeah, it seems spring has sprung and already left us, and it'll probably come back to 80, 90 degrees every day. That's glorious. KD8ZSH, good talking here, Andy, man. You're listening to the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net on the W8WKY repeater. I'm KD8SLG, and we're going to go down to Arkadelphia. I bet Gary's driving by you sometime today, Matt. KJ5DIT, KD8SLG. Take it away, Matt.
He said he was going to drive by today. Right now I've got a little one over here with a Nerf gun, and trying to encourage him not to point it at people or to shoot me with it. Also trying to encourage him to finish his breakfast. It's a good morning. Kids are going to be out of school in a few days. They're going to like that. Thank you for the morning, guys. It's terrific. We have a little bit of boom boom. I haven't looked outside to see anything yet, but I wish y'all will. And this is my grandson thinking he's a dinosaur. And he's the one with the nose. Y'all have a good morning.
All right there, Matt. Well, it sounds like you're having fun with the dinosaurs this morning. I guess it's kind of Jurassic down there in Arkadelphia. School's out for summer soon. You're going to have that all day. Have at it. Matt, we'll talk to you later on. Listen for Gary later on today. We're going to clear with KJ5DIT. Let's talk to Chuck. KB8LJ, KD8SLG. What's up, Chuck?
Well, good morning, Nick, and everyone in the group. I'm here looking out the window, and it's sunny out there, and that means that I might have to get out there and mow the back lawn, or for those of you who don't mow the lawn, cut the grass. And I will be working on that project. I think by the time it's time to do it, I'll have all the batteries for the lawnmower charged, and it'll be set to go to do everything and a lot more. And I'm preparing for this weekend when I'm going to be sort of the MC on a performance after church of the alma mater of my college, which I will do with my non-girlfriend Marion, who was a classmate of mine, and it's interesting that so many people have become interested in it and just want to be involved. So we'll see how all that plays out. And I'm still also fighting with this stupid Meshtastic node. And with the problem's not the node, the problem's the documentation, which says that in order to flash it, I must install the driver in my computer, and then the documentation also says you must not install it. So I don't want to do something that's going to trash the computer, because I'll trash the nodes before I'll risk damaging the computer. So this is KB8LJ, back to net.
KB8LJ, KD8SLG. You know, Ken Dorsey is the guy to talk to about the Meshtastic stuff. I'm sure he can straighten you out, or at least point you in the right direction. Catch him at the next meeting if you're still playing with it, or shoot him an email. And as far as mowing goes, I'm really surprised at how good the battery-powered push mower actually works. Even self-propelled. It works pretty good, and I've been using that as my therapy. I think I've mowed the lawn 3 times now. How's that for PT? All right, Chuck, we'll talk to you later on. Going to clear with KB8LJ. Oh, and have fun being MC, man. You'll enjoy it. Next on the list, we're going up to the North Shore. See what's going on out there on the lake. KE8VOX, KD8SLG. Morning, Scott. How you doing?
Good morning, Nick. Good morning, all the listeners. This is K8VOX. Scott up here on the sunny shores of Lake Erie in Vermilion, Ohio. Hey, doing pretty good. The sun's shining. Well, the temperature dropped down to 49.8 up here. And the winds out of the east-northeast, 6 miles an hour. But the lake's probably got 2 to 3 footers on it, and that's about it. Family lunch day, so going up there to, I think it's Elyria there to lunch. I didn't quite realize that Silvercreek ran from Elyria to Doylestown, but it seems that it must. Got the same creek. But otherwise, that's about it. And yeah, I got to mow my yard too there, Nick. So if you want to come on up and get some PT, you know, you can stare at the lake and mow at the same time. That's called multitasking, and I do that pretty good, especially lately with as much as fast as it's been growing. But that's all I got, Nick. Thanks for getting me in. Thanks for doing the net. And this is KE8 VOX, sending it back to net control. 73, everyone.
Scott, you have fun at the family lunch there. And Illyria's hooked up to our repeater, too. Sometimes, especially in the morning. So we'll listen for you there. But, you know, it's great talking to you on the Lenny repeater again, man. Love getting a hold of you guys up there on that chain. It's awesome. And when it comes to mowing right now, my focus is on where my right foot is landing every step. That's how I'm multitasking that one. Scott, you have a great day. Enjoy your lunch. Going to clear with KE8 VOX. Next up, we've got our world traveler, but he's back in Ohio. W8TD, KD8SLG. How's John this morning?
W8WKY.
KD8SLG and the net. W8TD, good morning all. Yeah, getting settled in here. Got the vegetables in over the weekend. Tomatoes, peppers, lettuce, onions. A couple different kinds of tomatoes. 2 or 3 different kinds of peppers. So, looking forward to this fall when I can start enjoying fresh vegetables again. Nothing new on the radio front, really. Still here. Still scheming. Hopefully this weekend I'll get started setting up the HF operating position in the office, because I have missed that. At some point, I guess I need to consider tearing down the multiple operating positions out in the Radio Shack, because I think I'm going to decommission that. I just don't spend any time out there anymore. Everything changes. I haven't been in my observatory for a couple of years, maybe 3. Haven't been in the ham shack much. So, some of the hobbies that really fascinated me just apparently don't. So, get old. Getting old ain't for sissies, but it certainly beats the alternative. K8SLG and the gang. W8TD.
Oh, John, you are not kidding about getting old's not for sissies. Yes, sir. And, man, you've been traveling the world, get settled in, and maybe you'll pick some of those things up. And, you know, maybe it's a 7-year itch thing, too. All right, John, we'll talk to you later on. I don't even want to talk about my HF station. Maybe I'll ramble on later. But let's keep this thing moving. It's been a while since I've taken some check-ins, so we should probably do that. This is the W8WKY repeater. You're listening to the Sarah Barometer Net. I'm KD8SLG. I got K8MNT, K8AGW, N8WS. You guys are on deck. But let me take another round of check-ins here so people don't get disappointed and disappear. KD8SLG, I'm listening.
N8MKR Mobile. Kilo 8, Papa Julia Whiskey, K8BJW.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Victor Charlie, KF8 DBC Al in Solon.
Please copy November 7, Victor Alpha November, N7VAN, Brian,
November
in and out
8,
today.
Bravo,
Bravo 8, Mike Oscar, AB8, MO Mobile.
November 8, Bravo Alpha Yankee, N8BAY, Ralph in Stowe.
Please copy Kilo Echo 8, Uniform India Bravo KE8, UIB John Mobile.
Foxtrot 8, Charlie, Foxtrot Charlie, Randy, in and out.
Kilo Foxtrot 8, Delta Tango Papa, KF8, DTP, Lori Maslin.
All right, let me grab it there if I could, please, everybody. I got to fill in a few holes here. We picked up K8 PJW Phil, KF8 DVC Al, N8 BAY Ralph, AB8MO Andy. I think you're mobile, Andy, so I'm going to M you in there. We'll grab you first after I fill in these holes here. And then I had an A8Y something, you got clipped off there. Then I had a KF8 FC something I just missed. And then we had a KF8 DTP Lori down there at the bottom of my list. So the two I got to fill in, A8Y. Fill me in, please.
It could be I haven't had coffee yet. You're a bit too chipper this morning compared to me. It's NA8Y or North American 8 Yankee. John here in West Park.
The other N is N7VAN, in and out.
All right, we cleaned up NA8Y. That's just interesting, John. And N7VAN, got you in there, in and out. Thanks, Brian. And still, there was somebody in there with a Foxtrot Charlie that I missed. Please come back.
KF8 CFC, Randy, Drumsville, in and out.
All right, Randy got the whole call sign that time. KF8 CFC, you're on. The list is in and out. Thanks, man. Thanks, Randy. All right, let's go from Randy to Andy. EB8MO, KD8SLG. Good morning, Andy. How you doing?
All right, Repeaters ID, of course. This is EB8MO Mobile in the beautiful, thriving metropolis of Burton Village. I don't know about thriving. Hey, the car dealer's expanding, so I guess it's thriving. They're redecking the bridge there just outside of town. It got really, really bad over the winter, so construction barrels are up, the traffic lights are up, and I forgot to go the alternate way. I'd better start doing that so I could avoid that tie-up. It's not a huge deal, but I'd just rather not deal with it. So, the weather this morning for some reason. I don't know why. But headed to work because I got to make some money because I'm spending it. Lately, I've been spending it faster than I'm making it, which is not a good trajectory. Such is life. Thanks for picking up the net there, Nick. We'll catch you tomorrow, hopefully. KD8SLG from EB8MO Mobile.
Oh, Andy, it's spring in Ohio, so the construction cones and Jersey barriers pop up like flowers. It's the other season. We have winter and we have construction. Be listening for you later on, Andy. Gonna clear the EB8MO. Let's go up to Tom. KA8MNT. KD8SLG. What do you got for us this morning, Tom?
KD8SLG. This is KA8MNT. Good morning, Nick, and everybody else that's on there this morning. Hey, we're doing pretty good here. We have got sunshine this morning, which we're really not supposed to have, so we'll take it. And we're going to start off with 47 degrees this morning with 90% humidity. No rain since midnight and no wind out there at all. It's nice and calm. And the pressure is at 30.01. Today's high is 67 and supposedly cloudy. And 24% chance of rain. So, I don't know. I feel it's kind of a mixed bag here, I think. Who knows? Things are going pretty good here. course, Linda is making sure that her pillow doesn't escape off the bed here this morning, and that she doesn't have any cracks in her eyelids. So she's, well, I kind of like her. But let's see. Today we're going to be going to the 6-meter group breakfast and solve problems and create some problems and go from there. We'll see what happens. Let's see. I don't have anything else to ramble on about, so let me grab a quick nickel here.
W8WKY.
KA8MNT back. Let's see here. Little Johnny was sitting in class one day. The teacher was talking about life, and the teacher asked him, "Little Johnny, how do you want your wife to be?" Well, little Johnny thought a second and says, "I'd like her to be like the moon." And the teacher said, "Well, that's a beautiful answer because it's calm and peaceful." Little Johnny looked at her and says, "Nope. It's because it appears at night and disappears in the morning." So with that, I'd like to say 7-3s, everybody. Stay safe, stay healthy, keep smiling. This is Kilo Alpha 8, Mike November Tango, turning everything back over to the HT expert NCO, KD8SLG.
Oh, Tom, that little Johnny, he's always saying what we're thinking, isn't he? And, yeah, hopefully tomorrow I'll be, hopefully tomorrow morning I will be at my regular station and have a headset and a foot pedal and a couple more screens and some more real estate to play with there. Good talking to you, Tom. As always, thanks for the morning joke. We're going to clear with KA8MNT. Let's go back up to the North Coast and talk to Dan. Dan, Pops, K8AGW, KD8SLG out there with us this morning, Pops.
Hey, everybody, from K8AGW, and working on the coffee here, Nick, and getting near the bottom of the cup, but gotta get these old voice cords moistened up so I can modulate the radio. So very good morning to you, and boy, isn't it nice to be in the driver's seat instead of the back of the bus there, Nick, and you're doing a fine job maneuvering through the traffic, and doesn't seem like there's any collisions so far, but everybody, you're maneuvering it pretty good, so good to hear you in there, and thanks for keeping me on the list there, and keep me on deck there, that I didn't slip off the deck, so glad to be here, and wish everybody a good morning, and the rain finally stopped, and got to enjoy a nice day yesterday, and Mama Fran and I went out and enjoyed the sunshine all day long, and we went out and maneuvered through the traffic also and did well and had a nice day. So everybody have a terrific Tuesday, and hope everybody stays well, stays safe, and hey, it looks like we might stay dry today. So the best of 73 to everybody, and thanks again for taking the wheel there this week there, Nick, and doing a fantastic job maneuvering through the traffic. So with that, the old man will quit rambling and sign it back to net control. This is K8AGW.
Pops, thanks for taking care of the North Coast for us there, buddy. You have a great day. I'll talk to you tomorrow. We're going to clear with K8AGW. I got a mobile here I want to grab before he runs out of range. K8UIB, K88SLG. You still in range, John? Go.
K88SLG for K8UIB. Good morning, Nick, everybody out there on the net on this thoroughly 2 for Tuesday, and hope I'm making the receiver okay. I just turned on the 4 degree, so you know, get real choppy here real quick. There's a tree, and I just, but with that, control, job.
All right, John, sounds like I caught you in the nick of time. You started picket fencing out there at the end. We got pretty much everything, man. You have a great day, and you keep working on that $5 dream a nickel at a time, buddy. Have a great day. We're going to clear with KE8UIB. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association Barometer Net. I'm KD8SLG, and next on the list we've got the National Weather Service, N8WS KD8SLG. Good morning, Bill. What do you got for us?
SLG in the group, N8WS. Good morning, Nick. Good morning, all at the Barometer Net. Good to hear you. Thanks for plugging me in there, Nick. That helps a lot. Keeps me from getting stepped on so many times. Air quality index this morning's at 33. That's in the good range. Sunrise here is 6:05, sunset is 8:47, length of day 14 hours 42 minutes. I got 43 degrees this morning, humidity 93%, wind east at 7, barometer 2999, 2.41 degrees, visibility 9 miles. Prediction for today, chance of showers mainly after 3 p.m. Mostly cloudy with a high near 64. East wind 7 to 13 miles an hour. Chance of precipitation 40%. So yeah, it's going to rain later today. Solar flux indices at 117. Sunspot number at 66. A is 10, K is 3. Geomagnetic field is unsettled. No east skip predicted. Tropo, well, it's between the 0 and a 1, depending on where you live at home. As possible, Atlantic low CME this week. Yesterday, a magnetic filament lifted the sun's northern hemisphere and hurled me. Forecasters say it could deliver Atlantic Earth's magnetic. So the impact would increase already existing odds of a G1 class geomagnetic storm. And a big hole in the sun's atmosphere, that's pretty amazing article. Good picture too. Currently there's 5 sunspot groups on the sun. The sun is relatively quiet this morning. Okay. Everybody have a great rest of the week. We'll catch up with you whenever we can. Back to you, Nick. KD8SLG in the group, 7-3, everyone. N8WS.
Bill, as always, thank you for the definitive forecast. And I'll always live hearing about spaceweather.com. I just keep it open on my tab page with all my dashboards, so I can jump over there now. Always a good time. We'll talk to you tomorrow, Bill. I'm going to clear with N8WS. Let's see what Phil's got for us today. K8PJW, KD8SLG. Go ahead, Phil.
KD8SLG, K8PJW. Good morning, Nick, and good morning to the Barometer netizens out there. Great to hear everyone this morning and catching up with all the news and information. Let's see, we're starting the day off here at 43 degrees, headed up to 65, 64 for tomorrow, so it's kind of leveling out at that stage of the season. Partly sunny. In fact, a lot of sunshine right now, but I guess the clouds are going to roll in here pretty soon. Barometer's at 30.03, and gas is holding steady at 319. It's been that way for at least 2 weeks. So, let's see. Thoroughly enjoyed Hamvention again this year. I was on the Cars bus on the way down, and got to do so. I saw Andy out there, and the P-Cars group. I did speak with the JAXs on the Sarah call-in, but didn't get to see it on them face-to-face. I guess we were at opposite ends of the property there, but had a great time. Got to see Dr. Jack and his new invention, his new antenna for this year, so that was pretty cool. And just all the new toys and bling things in the ham radio world. So let's see. Tonight is bike night. Our kindergarten, first grade school is doing a bike event where we do safety checks on the little kiddos' bikes, and then we actually raffle some off. So some of the kiddos are going to walk away with a brand new bike and helmet, so that's going to be a lot of fun. Don't forget Wednesday's Aries meeting. Digital Dorsey will be doing some more discussion on the mesh-tastic devices, so if you have some questions or need help with configuration, you can probably bring them in and we can talk about it. So with that, I'll take a break for time. So in 1873, Levi Strauss and Jacob Davis patented the first blue jeans with copper rivets. 1891, the first public display of Thomas Edison's prototype kinetoscope. 1830, Douglas Hyde was granted the first U.S. patent for a fountain pen, making him one of the early pioneers in fountain pen technology. And in 1901, Fessenden applies for a high-frequency dynamo patent to enable the continuous wave transmission for wireless telephony. And that's the way it was. This is KAPJW, back to the net.
KAPJW, KDSLG. Good morning, Phil. I haven't talked to you in a while. It's cool you got to see some folks at Hamvention, and I wish I could have gotten to talk to Rod and Wendy or seen them even. That's pretty cool. Dude, when you said, when you started talking about bike night with the kids, I thought you said fight night on the first pass. I saw these kids throwing each other around like midget wrestlers. All right, man. You have a great day there, Phil. We'll talk to you. Have fun tonight fixing up the bikes for the kids. Sounds like a good time. We're going to clear with K8PJW. Let's talk to Al. KF8 DVC. This is KDSLG. Good morning, Al. What do you got for us?
KD8SLG. This is KF8 DVC. Just wanted to check in, wish everybody a good morning and a great day. With that, I'll say 73 and back to net control.
Cool. Well, good talking to you, and good seeing you on the blue screen there on NetLogger. I do run a NetLogger session. It's the only way I can do this. I can't read my own writing, so I got to type it. So those of you out there who have the means and the ways, if you want to stop by and check in that way, it works. Trust me. Al, you have a great day. Thanks for coming by. We're going to clear with KF8DVC. And let's talk to Ralph, N8BAY. Ralph, I just want to thank you for using the duplex function of your direct client DV switch properly. I saw you key up. You heard somebody else was in there and you backed off for a second. I appreciate that. N8BAY, KDSLG. Good morning, Ralph. How are you?
This is N8BAY. Good morning, Nick, and everyone on the net. Actually, I'm not using DV switch. I use a repeater phone, but the end result is the same in either one of them. I just wanted to stop in and say good morning to you. This is the first time I've heard you as net control. Doing a great job. Really enjoy your comments. I'm down in the shop at the moment, trying to finish up a wood project at the moment, and I think this will be the last top coat for it. Then I can do the final assembly and put it to use. Anyway, hope everyone has a great day, great rest of their week. This is N8BAY, back to Net Control.
Yeah, repeater phone shows up the same way, and it works really good. And what was your project you were working on? I missed that part. What are you putting together and finalizing?
It's actually a chair that converts into a step stool, a mini ladder of sorts. Works real well. My wife and I have reached the stage where we can't really stand on get up on a chair anymore. It's two-step, and this is or too high to do in a single step. And this the top part back folds over and makes a couple of steps up. So it gives you about the same height as the seat on a chair. So that's what it is. N8BAY, back to Net Control.
Oh, that sounds really cool and functional. Since I got back into my place, I've been getting up and down on my step stool, and I'm air quoting right now. And I have the same step stool, and I'm air quoting, that I use to clean my car. And I got to tell you, I've got to take pause with getting up on an $8.99 step stool from Harbor Freight after the ankle thing. So, yeah, I'm looking for something a little more sturdy. That sounds great, Ralph. It's good talking to you, man. And you have a glorious day. We're going to clear with N8BAY. This is KD8SLG. And next on the list, we got NA8Y. John, how are you this morning? What do you got for the net?
KD8SLG. This is November Alpha 8 Yankee John. Appreciate you waking me up with your comedy. It's been fantastic. The coffee's working a little bit too. So, let's see. Got my data cable for my FT7800. I don't know. I lost it about a year ago. Cleaned up my radio, and I can hear the Barometer Net this morning on 3 different repeaters. So I picked the best one I heard, and here we are. Also got a new HF antenna, an 80-meter NFED, which I should have done a long time ago to a G5 RV that was down on the ground. And, boy, it was working, but when I put my VNA on it, wow, it shouldn't have been working. So got a new NFED up and was chasing Kuwait and Saudi Arabia last night. Never seen them before. So anyhow, and I just heard about NetLogger. Never knew I could download it, so I'm on that here now too. So we'll see what happens with that. I'll be back to net, NA8Y. Everybody have a good morning.
Oh, cool, John. Sounds like you're getting your HF station together. Mine's a mess right now. I discovered one Mouser's chewed through one of my LMR 400 cables. That was interesting. They got through it enough to, I believe, jam it up. And, when they started wrapping the coax in soy, that's just asking for trouble, isn't it? And then I found my NFED half-wave outside the jumper going into the place just split during the winter since I haven't been there. So I've got some work to do there. And, I see you're coming in on the 700 machine on Illyria, I believe. And they link up in the mornings. It's good to hear you, man. It's cool. You can hear us from different repeaters and just take your pick. Sounds like you got it dialed in, man. Good talking to you. Come back again. We're going to clear with NA8Y. It's KD8SLG. Wow, to the bottom of my list as it stands, we've got Lori, KF8DTP, KD8SLG. Good morning, Lori. How you doing?
KD8SLG from KF8DTP. I'm doing okay. Today's truck day. My trucks have completely changed all around. So my DC truck comes on Tuesday, and my McLean truck comes on Wednesdays. So, the next couple of days at work are crazy, so I don't go in till later on, and I'm trying to get things done around the house right now for doing this roof this weekend. I'm trying to make sure I have enough drinks and food for everybody to come help work on my roof. So, I'm just trying to make sure all my ducks are in a row, So, with that, I'm going to hand it back over to Net Control 73. Y'all, everybody have a great Tuesday.
KF8 DDP, KDSLG. All right, Lori, you got to keep them fed. That's for sure. And keep them hydrated. Hope you got good weather for it. We're going to clear with KF8 DTP. That's the top of the hour, actually 8:02. You're listening to the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association's Barometer Net. I'm KD8SLG, and I'm listening for some check-ins. Go.
Kilo Indy 4, Romeo Hotel Uniform, Doug Mobile in and out.
Hotel Romeo
X-ray, November 8,
Victor up, Josh Mobile.
in and out today.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-ray Hotel, John.
Check-in.
Whiskey 8, Tango Foxtrot, Mike Erie County, I'll be in and out.
All right, this is KD8SLG. We'll untangle this mess in a second here. I got KI4 RHU. I'll type it incorrectly in a second. I got you in and out today. Thanks for stopping by. I heard W8HRF in there. I pulled you out of, I think there were 3 people keyed up at the same time. You're the only one I got, Josh, so we'll follow up with that. And I heard, what I heard was W8TEF, and that's not resolving for me. So let's start with the TEF, something like that, and come back and straighten me out with that one, please.
Tango Foxtrot, W8TEF, Mike in Erie County, I'll be in and out.
I heard W8TEF, but it's not resolving for me. Is that a new call sign?
Whiskey 8, Tango Foxtrot, Tango Foxtrot, I'll be in and out.
Tango Foxtrot. I got it that time. That's why I asked for phonetics. TEBCEZTP. They all sound alike to me. Got you that time, Michael. Thank you. All right, let's see what else we can get there. Josh, I still got you mobile there. Who else did I miss in that round? Only who I missed in that round, please. Come back now.
This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-ray Hotel.
Kilo Oscar Joe in Willoughby. Net Control, this is November 8, X-ray November Victor. Name is Jeff, and I'll be in and out today.
Conflicting repeat. This is a repeat. Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-ray Hotel.
All right, I think we filled in all the holes there. Thank you all very much. I got N8JKO, Joe up in Willoughby. N8XNV, Jeff, I got you clocked in and out. And KF8CXH, I got you on the list. All right, let's grab our mobile real quick. W8HRF, KD8SLG. Good morning, Josh. How are you?
KD8SLG, W8HRF. Good morning, Nick. Good morning to all the Barometer Netizens. I got 50 degrees heading up through Kent here. What's going on? Not too much. Just woke up, got Betty a bowl of cereal, and headed off to work. So we're going to see how productive we can be today. And I got the lawn mowed yesterday, so that was a good thing. But man, my allergies are flaring. It was starting to look like a forest back there, but we got it done, which is good. It filled up the entire trash can that I put up to the curb today. So good thing today was trash day. They also woke me up at 5:15 this morning.
Anyways, we have 11 days until the Northeast Ohio Parks on the Air event. I think we have 8 different clubs, 7 or 8 groups activating different parks. So if you're interested, go to the www.ky.org/NEO November Echo Oscar -POTA and check out where everybody's going to be. Maybe visit some clubs and visit our activation down at Walker Pavilion from 10 to 2. That should be a lot of fun. Looking for activators. There's a sign-up sheet on the website. So thanks, Nick. Maybe I'll hear you on the Club Net tonight. I don't know who's running it, but we'll try to be there. KD8SLG, W8HRF. We'll talk to you tomorrow, Nick.
W8HRF, KD8SLG. Josh, thanks for doing the blurb on the POTA event. I'm counting on you for that. Every day this week. Better be there. And Stefan's got the Club Net tonight at 8 o'clock. And maybe we'll even hear him on Newsline beforehand. I always think it's cool when we hear Stefan, NAWB, on Newsline before he runs the net. So he's picking it up tonight for Fred, who's out of town. So that's who will be running the show tonight. Josh, you be safe out there. We're going to clear W8HRF. And let's go to Joe and Willoughby, N8JKO. I don't know if you were in and out or not, but I'm going to give you a call. How you doing today, man? Go ahead.
Good day, Net Control, and good day, everybody on the net. This is N8JKO. Up here in the beautiful North Coast in Willoughby, Ohio. It's 45 degrees here. We got 70% humidity. It's mostly sunny, and I think we're going to have a great day today. As for myself, just going to take care of business per se here at the homestead. Got an online meeting, and so I'm going to find any excuse before or after to get outside. Otherwise, things are good, and I will send it back to Net Control with best wishes to everyone. Please take care. God bless, and 7-3. N8JKO. Back to Net Control.
N8JKO, KD8SLG. Fine business there, Joe. Thanks for helping me fill in the holes there on the call sign. You just kind of got wiped out with a few other people. I love those. The meetings online made getting together and getting stuff done so much easier. It's like the only thing that came out of COVID worthwhile. That's my 2 cents. You have a great day there, Joe. We're going to clear with N8JKO. Let's talk to John, KFH-CXH. How you doing, man? You're making the trip today. How are you?
Good morning. It's a beautiful morning outside. It's going to be a nice day to be out a little bit. I did have to go in and to a masseuse yesterday. That was interesting. I was so hobbled up from working, and it really stinks getting old sometimes. But I got in there, and she worked on me and says, "Man, you're really off. You should have come in a week ago." Other than that, things are going good. Just another typical work week. Get off work just long enough to do a few extra chores, go to sleep, wake up, do it all over again. So, other than that, all's well in the world for now, and I will turn this back over the net. This is Kilo Foxtrot 8, Charlie X-Ray Hotel, John from Strasburg. 73 all.
KF8CXH KDSLG. Sounds like you got some relief there at the masseuse. I could use a visit to the bone cracker myself. And I'm trying to think. I think the band was the Dead Kennedys. They had a song called Birth, School, Work, Death. That pretty much sums it up, doesn't it? You have a great day there, man. We'll talk to you next time, John. Fine trip from Stroudsburg, by the way. We're going to clear with KF8CXH. He's at the bottom of the list. This is the Silvercreek Amateur Radio Association, Barometer Net. I'm KD8SLG. Let's see if anybody else is still out there this morning. I'm listening.
W8WKY.
Kilo Echo 8, Zulu Romeo.
Have a great one there, Nick. Good to have you on there. K88 SLG W8 GXX Mole.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8 BZA, Eric in Strongsville.
All right, we picked up 3 there. We got KE8ZZR, Harry W8, GXX, Tom Mobile. I'll grab you in a second. KE8YUG, Josh was in and out. You say hi to Marie for me if you would, please, Josh. And give those babies a kiss on the forehead for me. Let's talk to Tom real quick. Mobile, if we can still get him. W8GXX, KD8SLG. Hi, Tom.
Morning again, Nick. You have a great one. I'll keep it short. And good talking to you a little bit earlier. 88 SLG WHXX.
Fine business, Tom. I'll talk to you again in the morning, I'm sure. You have a great day. We're going to clear with W8GXX. And next up, we got Harry. KE8ZZR, KD8SLG. Good morning, Harry. How are you? And do you have any tales from Hamvention you want to share?
KD8SLG, this is KE8ZZR. Of course I've got some tales to share, but this is a drive time net, and I'll have to save those tales for later on. I just wanted to stop in here, say hello, and get my card punched, and let you keep moving down the log. So with that, I'll turn it back to you. This is KE8ZZR clear.
Well, fine business, Harry, fine business. Maybe, just maybe, I'll make it to lunch this morning with all y'all at Arby's, but I'm not sure. I think I'm going back to bed after we're done here. We'll catch up later on. Good talking to you, Harry. We're going to clear with KE8ZZR. Kind of trickling away here, so I'm going to make this last call before I call in Carrie. We got 46 so far. Anybody want to bump the numbers? Give me a holler. This is KD8SLG. I'm listening.
B8, SLG, ABA to V. I'm mobile and I'm going to be getting in and out.
Kilo Echo 8, Victor Zulu Alpha, KE8 BZA, Eric in Strongsville.
All right, good deal. We got AV8AV. Must be done at Body Beautiful there, Joe. You have a great day, man. Thanks for stopping by on your way home this morning. We'll hear you in the morning, I bet. We're going to clear with AV8AV. Is in and out. Thanks, Joe. And let's talk to Eric up in Strongsville. KE8VZA, KD8SLG. Good morning, Eric. How you doing?
KD8SLG, KE8VZA here. Of course, the XYL chose now to fire up her hairdryer. But anyway, about ready to head out the door. And I had an image in my head today that, you being away from your control station is like Captain Kirk being on the infamous auxiliary control, which later was dubbed the Battle Bridge. And soon you'll be back on the main bridge. There's some images for you. I always liked when he was in auxiliary control because you knew it was going to be a good episode. Anyway, good to hear you today. Thanks for running the net. And say 73 to everybody. I got to head out the door. KE8VZA back to net control.
I love it, Eric. I love it. I'm on the Battle Bridge down here, that's for sure. Yeah. Good talking to you, man. I can barely hear the hairdryer. Really? Barely hear it. You have have a good day there, man, and we'll talk to you later on. Try to make the club net tonight if you can. We'll talk to you later on. Clear with KE8VZA. That was my last call, bottom of the list. Let's see if Carrie's out there to put a bow on this thing for me. W8CTM, K88SLG. Morning, Carrie. How are you?
Good morning, Nick, and good morning to all the check-ins and listeners out there on this terrific Tuesday morning here. Well, at least the sun's shining, and it's not too bad looking out there today, but better enjoy today because the rest of the week looks like we're going to have rain about every day. So, well, at least for the next 3 or 4 days. I think the weekend's supposed to be pretty nice for Memorial Day. That'll be nice. The unofficial beginning of summer. That'll be good. Anyway, that's about all I have this morning. I do want to ask everybody to stay safe, stay healthy, and do a random act of kindness. That's always a good thing to do there, and put a smile on somebody's face. Well, I probably have my e-trike out today. I hit 1,550 miles on it yesterday, and I've had it 11 months. It'll almost be 11 months here. And another week, it'll be 11 months I've had it. And I'll probably have over 1,600 on it by then. But anyway, it's been fun. I'm sure it'll be a fun summer. I do like riding that. It's a lot of fun. Get to talk with a lot of neighbors that I haven't talked with in years. So anyway, everybody have a terrific Tuesday out there, and I'll turn it back to KD8SLG. And Nick, you can wrap it up here. Another great net, and they're all great nets. And you did say we're in the mid-40s today, so that's a great net. We get in the 40s. Well, we hit 40 yesterday, so we'll see how the rest of the week goes. But I'm sure we'll keep it up there. Anyway, that's all I have. This is W8CTM, Kerry here at Portage Lakes. Everybody have a terrific Tuesday, and we'll turn it back to KD8SLG, and you can wrap it up there, Nick. 73, everybody.
Well, Carrie, I envy you. I'm so glad you're enjoying that bike. I got to ask you before I go into anything else here. I don't want you to run away just yet, but how are you feeling about it? I mean, do you feel better? Are you breathing better? Do you feel any healthier?
Oh, my, I do, Nick. I really do. Yeah, I breathe better. I just feel better, out there while you get, out getting the sunshine. And actually, when you're riding these e-bikes or e-trikes, you're not putting a lot of effort in, but you're moving. You're keeping your legs moving, and it's my doctor says it's good, a very good exercise. Even though you're not putting a lot of effort in, you're making a movement. So that's the main thing. And I'm sure you'll be out on yours as soon as you can there, Nick. So enjoy it when you do. 73, everybody, back to you, Nick.
Well, as soon as I can is going to be a while, because I've been doing the bike in PT, the stationary, but man, the last thing I want to do is get out there in traffic, have to stop short and jam my ankle down and start this whole shit show over again. Oh, Carrie, you enjoy it, man. It's good talking to you. We were 49 today. You're number 49. I was hoping we could get 50. I bet if I unkey here, someone will try to get in after I close the net, and I'll still be here. As always, Carrie, thanks for closing it up for me. I want to thank everybody who participated in the Barometer Net today. It was a really good time. I will be back again tomorrow and Thursday and Friday. So stop on by, and we'll have some fun. I promise. Don't forget the Club Net tonight at 8 o'clock right here in W8WKY 147 Mark 390 positive offset and a PL tone of 114 Mark 8. Yeah, I'm I'm going to close out the net, but if anybody wants to be 50, I'm going to be listening. Thanks, everybody. Going to return the repeater to customary amateur use at 8:22 this morning. I'll see you tomorrow. KD8SLG, clear.
KCFQV, just saying anyone's out there driving around or anyone is hearing my voice. KC8FQV. Just trying a different DV switch on a different device.
Sounds better than what you're usually on, Mark. KD8SLG.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I'm on the Chromebook right now. Yeah, I put the app on the Chromebook and it took it, and I've had it on there. I wanted to get this up so I could add NetLogger over on the phone. And if you try to do two things, it takes the most precedent one. So the DV switch disconnected itself. All right, I'll let you go, Nick. You can go take a rest again. Yeah, these sleeps, I think when we get older, our bodies don't function as well as they did when we were younger. KCFQV.
Yeah, fine business, Mark. Yeah, it sounds better, and it's obviously quicker response time too, since you're not trying to flip from app to app. All right, buddy. I'll be listening for you on the Barometer Net later on. And don't forget the club net tonight. Yeah, I think it's time for a morning nap. KC8FQV, KD8SLG. I'll be clear on yours, Mark.
All right, Nick. Yeah, I was just curious if it was going to work on the Chromebook, and it did. And I've had 3 things going at different times, so, Yep, so I'll catch you down the road. KCFQ, yep, net later today at 1 and tonight at 8. Yeah, there's 2 nets at 8 o'clock at Oklahoma Group and us here in Ohio. KCFQV.
W8WKY. 8W8WKY. Repeater PL1 14.8.